Well, let's talk more now about that video summit taking place today between the US president and his Russian counterpart over tensions in Ukraine. Joining us now is Justine Gotkowska. She's a regional security expert joining us from Warsaw. Well, thanks for taking time to speak to us here on the programme. Let me start off by asking you, it's been like more than 30 years now since that historic deal was signed ending the Cold War. Do you think tensions have ever been so high?
In 2014, we had annexation of Crimea, Russian intervention in Donbass. So I think the peak of the tensions between Russia and Ukraine was 2013 and 2015-16, with a hot war taking place then. But of course, now the situation is tense. The US and the European allies are seriously worried about a renewed Russian aggression towards Ukraine. And this is a topic of intense consultations and discussions among allies, how to react to this situation.
We've spoken extensively about both sides presenting, if you like, lots of sticks, the Russian build-up on the Ukraine border, the US as well as its allies threatening lots of sanctions, but very little carrot, as some might say. What could both sides be looking to get out of these talks?
I think that from the perspective of the eastern flank, the mode of response to the Russian military buildup in and around Ukraine is pretty clear. The West must show a firm stance and must show its readiness to impose on Russia political, economic and military costs for a possible intervention. And from our perspective here in Poland, but also in the Baltic states, this is the only way to decrease tension and decrease the possibility of a military aggression on part of Russia towards Ukraine, but in the future also possibly again against eastern flank allies that are countries that are part of NATO.
The US has spoken of significant and severe sanctions that it's willing to put on Russia to squeeze its economy as well as its people. Can you give us an idea of what sort of measures it might be planning?
There have been not much information about what are the details of the sanctions to be imposed. But for some times there has been speculation in the media about cutting Russia off the SWIFT system, stopping or not activating Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline. I think that these are issues that are kept between the US and the allies and are clearly communicated towards Moscow, but not yet they are not yet public.